Danessa Myricks, new product and bestseller, and I picked up 4 shades. Let's see what's up with it. This is a Yummy Skin Blur-Editing Balm Powder. Sounds interesting, right? Made in China and it's $36. Kitchen, it's A1, super pretty, and I love the fact that it comes with a little spatula in the tapa, so when you need it, you take it out, but when you're done using it, you just put it back and you're not gonna lose it. Thank you, Danessa, for not only including the number of the shade in the bag, but also this little sticker right here. It is the actual shade of the foundation. That is so helpful in case you have more than one shade. We're gonna start with the shade Universal. It is translucent, and this is a blur-editing balm that is going to reduce texture, boost coverage, and balance oils throughout the day while maintaining hydration. And this one, it is completely transparent. This baby got some skin-loving ingredients. It got oxalate, squalene, and hyaluronic acid. You can pick this up with a brush or your fingers because I'm gonna be priming my face with this shade. I'm just gonna pick a little bit up with my finger. The formulation is really balmy. Look at that creaminess. I'm just pressing this in right on top of my pore area. I recommend you this shade if you're gonna use it on bare skin for priming, setting your foundation, taking down shine. And I'm only gonna apply this universal shade in this side of the face. A little bit right here on my forehead. It does feel tacky. I mean, it's a balm product. It doesn't really have no scent. One of the things that I find super interesting is that you can actually use this as eye primer. My eye look is already done, but of course I use this on my lids. Not the universal shade because this was too translucent. I needed something with a little bit more coverage, so I ended up using the shade number 3 on my lids. So we're gonna be checking the eye look throughout the day so we can see if this baby works as an eye primer. Second shade I picked up is the number 3. It is for light medium skin tone with neutral undertone. Yes, that's my nail right there. And this is it. That's light. Let me see. Apply it on the face. So this is too light for my skin tone. I also picked up the shade 4. It is for medium skin with neutral undertone. This one, it's more like it. Here you have the shade 3 and then 4. That's a big ass gap between those two shades. Remove the swatches and I'm reapplying the universal shade. You can scoop this up with a little spatula, just like that, and then apply it directly on your face and then blend it, or you can just go directly with your brush, but make sure your brush is clean. You don't want to go in with a dirty brush because you're gonna dirty all your foundation and that's not a good look. And it's nice and clean. Also, my hands are clean. I'm gonna go directly with the brush. This brush is the C41 from Rose and Ben's Beauty. This is the brush for this product. Danessa Myricks actually brought it up in one of her live when she was talking about this product, and wow, it is blending this incredibly beautifully. Look at this coverage and that finish. Yes, zoomed it all the way in. I know you're all up in my grill. I want to see if it's buildable, so I'm gonna apply a little tiny bit more. This shade, it's a hit. And this brush for this, it's exactly what you need. I don't even need to bring it down my neck. This is what I'm talking about. Now, in the other side, I'm not gonna be using this brush because I know a lot of you guys don't have this brush. So we're gonna see what's up with my regular foundation brush. This one is the one from Bobbi Brown, but you're gonna use whatever brush you have. This is the side that I use the universal shade as primer, and then now this is the one without. I'm gonna use whatever I have left here in the little spatula, and then now I'm gonna pick it up with my brush. I picked up a lot of product. Let's see how it blends. Oh wow, this is giving me a lot more coverage. You can actually see it from there. Look at that. Definitely, I'm getting the full on with this brush. I do like the way this brush is blending it, but I like this side a little bit more. Because this brush is just like melted everything in. A little bit more than this one. This one is focusing a little bit more in coverage, while this one is giving me more of a skin-like finish. I keep stabbing this product with my freaking nails. What the heck is going on? Because the shade 3 is lighter than the shade 4, let's use this as concealer. If you don't want to pick up a lighter shade for concealer, you don't have to. You can just use your regular foundation shade and just bring it right here under your eyes. I picked it up directly with my brush, and I'm just gonna apply it right here on my under eye. Okay, dijo a little bit goes a long way, and I'm not really too much with this shade for concealer. I think it's a bit too light. I'm gonna set it with a little bit of the yellow pomegranate powder to just neutralize this shade a little bit. And I do recommend you to set it with a little bit of powder because it is moving on my under eyes. And then I also picked up the shade number 7. It is for tan dark skin with neutral undertones. And I'm going to be using this shade for contour. It looks golden. Go a little bit with this brush. And let's start right here. You have to make sure you don't apply too much because look. And then let's see how it looks on the face. Oof, I don't know, but this looks really golden. This is definitely not the type of shade that I like for my contour or bronzer, but I am loving the way it's blending. I just wish that it wasn't so golden. I'm not gonna be contouring my nose with this because I know I'm not gonna like it. For my nose, I need something a lot more cool tone. I'm going to be applying a little bit of this bronzer from Wayne Gash to see if I can just like tone down a little bit of this golden undertone. The powder is blending nice. It's not moving, it's not lifting up. Okay, so I'm not gonna set it. I'm gonna leave it like that. It does feel a bit tacky, but very little. I know after it sits in the skin for a few minutes, it should dry down. Formulation is really lightweight. I love how natural it looks and how evenly it blended. I still have to apply blush, but I'm gonna do that in a second. Let me go about my day. Of course, you're coming with me. We're gonna be doing check-ins throughout the day. I'm about to go outside, show you how it looks in natural lighting, and stay tuned to the end of the video so I can really tell you what I think about these products. Mwah! Alright, babe, so it's close to 3 in the afternoon. I just got the Danessa Myricks Yummy Balm Powder situation, whatever it's called. I don't have it right here in front of me. I'm gonna try to have it on for the rest of the day, at least 8-9 hours. I want to put this video out for you guys as soon as I can. The humidity is real because it's about to rain, so it's already like melting a little bit right here. I hate when foundations do that. Alright, so we outside. The planes, the alarms, they're not cooperating with me. Give me a second. And then wait, because now I have to wait for the ice cream truck. I'm at the dealer. They're fixing my husband's truck. So it's about to rain. This is how it looks outside. I already had it on for about an hour. I love how everything looks. So smooth. It's making my skin look soft. It's blurring. I love the way it looks right here on top of my pores. I'm not sure how I feel about using it as concealer because it's creasing a little bit already, and you can definitely see my dark circles. Next time I'm gonna have to use a little bit of color correcting to just conceal things down there a little bit more, because shade number 3 by itself, I'm not the biggest fan of it, and it is creasing a little bit right here on my lids. So I don't know, we have to see. But on the skin, yes, 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 yes. It's 4:31. Eating a cookie, and I love the way it looks. See, like in here and right here. It only been an hour, so it should not be creasing. And let me show you how the skin looks from up close. Say hi, puppy. Hi. I love you. It is creasing a little bit on my smile lines, but nothing too serious. Been 3 hours, it's 5:57. I just got home and it still looks good. 8 at night. I was just looking at myself through a Zoom mirror, so I was looking at everything really close and personal. I'm loving the way everything looks and the way it feels on the skin. I'm about to go to Walmart. I'm gonna be wearing a mask, so let's see if it transfers. I'm in Walmart and it did transfer a little bit, but very little. Alright babes, I'm back. I know I'm looking like a hot mess. I see myself, okay? But by now my face is already like, alright Steph, that's it. I'm done. I've been wearing this Danessa Myricks since 3 in the afternoon. It is right now 12:40 in the morning. So I've been glamming for about close to 10 hours. That's a lot. I brought you all the way in. I lowered my lights. I really want you to see how the skin and everything else is looking from up close for the last time. You see how I have some creasing going on my lids? That's a lot, actually. That looks really bad. So we already know that it's definitely not the best eye primer. That's for sure. But for foundation, yes. Like after 10 hours, it looks this good. I'm with it. It looks flawless. I love the way it looks on top of my pores. I have everything on my cheeks, on my forehead, on my chin. The only place that I lost some foundation, some coverage, it is literally on my nose. But everything else looks so good. Will not be using this as eye primer no more. I got cramps and I'm bloated. Look at my cheeks. No, I feel like shit right now. But first things first, I'm gonna start by telling you that you definitely don't need all this. You don't really need the universal shade as primer if you're gonna be picking up a darker shade for foundation. Trust me that this, at the bottom of this, it's not gonna make a difference. I actually have the primer and then the foundation in this side of the face, and then I only have the foundation by itself in this side of the face, and both of the sides look exactly the same. Have in mind that the shade Universal does feel a bit more balmy than powdery, so if you're gonna use it on top of bare skin for priming or setting your skincare, you will have that balmy tacky finish that at least I always like to set. I really recommend you that if you have oily, combo, or normal skin, you can use whatever primer you want, but try not to use something that is too matte. Remember that this is a soft matte finish and you don't want it to end up looking too matte at the end of the day. But if you have dry skin, go in with a nice, juicy, hydrating primer. That's gonna make this foundation look so much better on top of dry skin. So moving forward, I'm gonna be using the shade 4 as foundation, but I'm not gonna be using the lightest shade as concealer no more. I don't like it. It made my under eyes look tired. You can see my dark circles way too much, and it creased like crazy. So don't go and spend money on a lightest shade thinking you're gonna use it as concealer, because there's no point. Save your coins. The next time I use this baby, I'm just gonna blend it in my whole entire face, and then I'm gonna bring it up to my under eyes. And if I don't want to use concealer, just doing that is gonna give me that clean canvas makeup, no makeup look vibe. Let's talk about the shade 7, which is the one that I used as contour slash bronzer. This is definitely not a contour, it is more of a bronzer shade, just so you know, but you get the point. Went in so smooth, and everything that I applied on top of it blended like a dream, but it didn't last. After like 3 hours, I didn't really have no more bronzer, and that to me, it's a big deal. Like, it is perfect for those days that you want to put yourself together and you want to perfect your skin without feeling like you have makeup on. I do want you to know that this is not a foundation that is going to last you all day. Go party, come back the next day, and then you're still going to have foundation on. Not at all. But this is going to look flawless for like 6, 7, pushing 8 hours. It's going to look beautiful in all skin types. If you have oily skin, just set your face with a little bit of powder, because it does feel a bit tacky after application, and if you have oily skin, I don't want it to be slipping and sliding. This is going to keep your oils at bay all day long. And I love how it didn't clench in my dry patches, not even in the ones right here on the side of my mouth. That is the ones that they give me the most issues with most of my foundations. But besides that, even though now that I'm still like losing coverage, it is literally about to be 3 in the morning and I'm still here talking to you guys. Of course, I did stop for a little bit and then I came back, but look, like, I'm not kidding. It is 2:50 in the morning, okay? And look at my face. Lost more coverage, obviously, but it still looks good. 3 in the morning, guys. Okay. I definitely think this is a very unique product. I don't have nothing like this in my collection. You do have to make sure you like soft matte finish because this is not glowy at all. Alright, babes, don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about this foundation? Do you like it? You don't like it? Do you already got it? Let me know. Yes, if you watched to the end of the video, comment down below right now the keyword velvety, so I know that you made it to this point and you're my ride or die. Thank you again for another great video. I love you all so damn much, to the moon and back. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope now you are considering subscribing and staying with me forever and ever. So go down below and click the little red button and make sure your notification bell is on so YouTube can notify you every time I upload new videos. Mwah! See you on the next one.